Hi, my name's Johnny. They call me Sister Johnny all of my life because at our church we call each other brother and sister. So you can just call me Sister Johnny or you can call me Johnny. Yes, I'm a lady. My mother and dad wanted a boy. I was the third girl, and so they were going to name me John Wayne, and since I was a girl, they named me Johnny. You figure. But I'm your piano teacher, and I'm your pleasant piano teacher. The Bible says that the best kind of teacher is a pleasant teacher. So we'll have a lot of fun, and you can learn something that you've been wanting to know for ages. How about that? I'm going to teach you all the notes. I hope you don't know the notes already, because today I'm going to show you my method of teaching. Today I'm going to only show you 3. I'm sure you've noticed that on the piano there are white notes that go in a straight line like toy soldiers. And then there are black notes that are in bunches like bananas. There's 2 to a bunch and 3 to a bunch. 2 to a bunch and 3 to a bunch. Well, that is the key right there. Today we're going to touch every set of 2 black notes. We're going to start at the bottom. We call this the bottom because it's low down here. The notes are low and growly. And up here, they're high and tinkly. So this is low and this is high. Our left hand plays low. Our right hand plays high. Starting at the bottom where there's 2 black notes. Now, don't let this one note all alone. He's a loner. Don't let him fool you. Go where there's 2 black notes and we're going to touch it and play it. Whoa. Then we're coming up to the next 2 black notes. Wow. The next 2 black notes. The next 2 black notes. And right here we'll change hands and let our right hand go. We call this the middle of the piano because that's where the name of the piano is. 2 black notes. 2 black notes and 2 black notes. Now every place that there were 2 black notes, we're going to call it a zoo because that's what it is. There's 3 animals in this zoo. This is a zoo. A zoo. You touch them on your piano and you say this is a zoo. This is a zoo. Change hands. This is a zoo. This is a zoo. This is a zoo. And this is a zoo. Let's count and see how many zoos are on this piano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you get 7? If you didn't, then you probably have a smaller keyboard than I have. This is an electronic keyboard, but it looks just like a baby grand piano, and I love it. In this zoo, there are 3 animals. Here's my zoo. The first animal is the lowest of the zoo, and it's a little bitty animal that says meow, meow. So it's a cat. C for cat. So every place there's a zoo, that bottom note is C for cat. 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 Now you know where all the C's are on this piano. You might wonder, why is she making this so simple? Well, I want you to get the feel of the piano. I want you to see what it's like to play all over the piano. The next note is a little bitty animal. Notice it's right between the 2 black notes. Right between where there's 2 black notes. And it's a little bit bigger animal than the cat. And it says ruff, ruff. So it's a dog. So we're going to say D is the doggy with the 2 black paws. We're going to start at the bottom again, and here we go playing every D on the piano. D is the doggy with the 2 black paws. Now you hit those 2 black notes when you say 2 black paws. Come up to the next D where there's 2 black notes. D is the doggy with the 2 black paws. Next T. D is the doggy with the 2 black paws. Now right hand takes over. D is the doggy with the two black paws. Are you having fun yet? D is the doggy with the two black paws. Believe you, I'm having fun. I've done this for 50 years and I still have fun teaching about the cats and the dogs. D is the doggy with the two black paws. D is the doggy with the two black paws. Now we found all the D's. Now the next note, the third note in the zoo is a big gray animal, huge animal, with these long floppy ears and this huge nose or trunk. We call it a trunk. You got it. It's an elephant. Elephant stands for E. Go down to the first set of two black notes, the first zoo, and it's the top of the zoo. E is the elephant. E is the elephant. E is the elephant. Are you touching the top of the two black notes? Right at the top, the highest one. E is the elephant. E is the elephant. E is the elephant. E is the elephant. Now, we're going to go back to all these zoos. Here we go, back to the bottom of the piano, the low notes. Cat, dog, elephant. Play each one and say its name. Go to the next two notes. Cat, dog, elephant. Here we go. Cat, dog, elephant. Now our right hand, right in the middle of the piano, right where the name of the piano is. Cat, dog, elephant. Use three different fingers. Cat, dog, elephant. Go to the next one. Cat, dog, elephant. One more. Cat, dog, elephant. Now you know where all the zoos are on this piano. You know cat, dog, and elephant are C, D, E. C, D, E. C, D, E. Here we go. C, D, E. Are you finding each set? Are you finding each zoo okay? Now the right hand takes over at the middle of the piano. We call this middle C. C, D, E. Higher, C, D, E. The next one, C, D, E. And the very last one, C, D, E. Congratulations, you know all the C's, the D's, and the E's on the piano. What a good job you've done today. Now we're going to learn something about rhythms. How long do I hold a note? Notes are written on paper. We call it music. And we have to know how long do we hold each note. So that's what I'm going to teach you next. I'm going to use my little whiteboard and I'm going to draw the notes that will tell you the name of the type of note and how long you hold it. We call it rhythm. The first note just looks like a donut. Can you see that? It's a donut. It doesn't have any color in it. We call it a whole note. In music, we call it a whole note because it's worth a whole lot. And a whole lot in music is 4 beats. 4 beats. So, if I'm going to play a whole note, it looks like a donut, no color inside, just a white note. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play a C. I'm going to use my thumb because thumbs are big guys. And I'm going to hold it for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm done. Now you play it and hold it for 4 beats. Find that middle C. Remember where the two black notes are. Middle C is at the bottom of the two black notes, and we're going to play it with our thumb. And we're going to count 4. This is a whole note worth a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now, we're going to take that same note, but we're going to add a stem. And when we added that stem, we cut it in half. So this is a half note. We call it a half note because we cut the value in 2. And it's not 4 anymore. Now it's only 2 beats. We can't hold it as long when it's a white note with a stem. It's worth 2 beats. That's right, 2 beats. So let's play it. We'll play the dog this time with our pointer finger. And we'll hold it for 2 beats because it's a half note. 1, 2. Now release it. Play it again. Play it with me now this time. 1, 2. Did you play a dog? Did you play D right between the 2 black notes? And you held it for 2 beats? That was a half note. Do it one more time. 1, 2. Good. Always release it after you say 2 and count out loud. All right, let's go back and play the whole note with our thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We played a whole and a half. The next note we're going to talk about is a dotted half. We're going to do that same half, but we're going to add a dot out to the side. When you add a dot out to the side, it adds to the value of the note. It adds half as much as the note's worth. When we said this note is worth 2 beats, so half of 2 is 1, so we add 1. So this note is worth 2 plus 1. The note's worth 2, the dot's worth 1, 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is worth 3 beats. Uh-oh, I forgot to tell you its name. Its name is dotted half. Now, we're going to take this half note, we're going to draw it again, add its stem, and we're going to color it in. So it's going to be a black note. You know, music has a lot to do with the colors of black and white and red, because we always associate red roses with music for some reason. Now, when I took that half note and I colored it in black, I cut its value in half again. And it's called a quarter note. Quarter. Just like a piece of money. And a quarter note only gets 1 beat. 1 beat. Now, we forgot to play the dotted half, so let's go back and play that. Put my lid on. A dotted half. We'll play the elephant with our 3rd finger. Gets 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, release. Did you play it? Find the elephant in the middle of the piano with your 3rd finger. Play. 1, 2, 3. That was the dotted half note. Now we're going to play a quarter note, and we'll just go back to middle C with our thumb. 1. Oh, that was quick. Well, let's play it again, and you play, be sure you're playing along with me now. 1. That's it. Now, there's one more kind of note that we're going to talk about and that we're going to play. We're going to take this quarter note, and we're going to black its face in. It's going to be just like that quarter note that gets 1 beat. But we're going to make 2 of them. 2 quarter notes. And we're going to tie them together. And when we tie them together, they're called eighth notes because we cut this quarter in half. It's just like cutting a pie. You have the whole pie, or you can cut it in half and you would have 2 halves. Or you can cut it in quarters. You can cut it in 4 pieces, and each one is a quarter. Or we can cut this quarter in, we can cut it, all these pieces in half again, and each one would be an eighth. And these don't even get a full beat. These only get half a beat. They're called eighth notes, and I'll put it out here. They're eighths. And they get half a beat, and instead of saying half a beat, we'll just say play fast. We'll say play quick. Now, we're going to play these eighth notes, and we'll use our second finger on dog, or D, right in the middle of the 2 black notes, and we'll go play fast. Did you do that? Find your dog and let's play it again. Play fast. Play fast. If you want to learn to sing, try to mimic the sound of the note. Play fast. Play fast. All right, good job. All right, this is our lesson for today. We've learned C, D, and E, and we've learned note values. Now, when we get to music on paper, we'll know exactly how long to hold each note. Now, this week I'm going to give you an assignment. I want you to play just what we've done today. I want you to play it every day. It won't take you long, but I want you to go through these notes and how much they are worth, and I want you to tell yourself the name of those types of notes and hold it and count out loud. I also want you, don't forget, we're going to start down here and we're going to touch. See, playing the piano is a touchy thing. You have to touch the piano. So I want your fingers to get used to touching it, and that's why we're touching all over this piano today, because I want you to play all over this piano eventually. But touch each set, each zoo, and then say the names of the notes, C, D, and E. Or if you prefer to call them cat, dog, and elephant, you can do that too. So happy playing this week, and have a really good time. Spend at least 5 minutes this week going over these notes and going over the values. Hi, it's time now to do what we have learned today. We're going to play it. This is the fun part of the lesson, when we get to play what we've learned. We're going to play our rhythm, so get out your rhythm sheet and have it in front of you there so you can look and play as I play. You see there are 3 quarter notes, and they all get 1 beat apiece, and then there's 2 eighth notes, and eighth notes go twice as fast, so we're going to play it 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 1, 1, play fast, and so on. Ready? Put your thumb on middle C. Remember, middle C is where there's a zoo, 2 black notes, and right at the bottom is middle C. Open your hand and put your thumb on middle C and play with your thumb these notes. Here we go. 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 1, 1, play fast, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now let's look at the next one. Here we go. Ready? Play fast, 1 and 2, and play fast, 1 and 2, and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Did you notice I use a and because we're playing a lot of eighth notes, so we have to give our quarter notes a full beat. Okay, here we go. Play fast, 1 and 2, and play fast, 1 and 2, and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Good job. The next one, we only get to play 3 notes, and then we have a note that's worth 3 notes, because there's different time signatures in music, which we'll learn a little later, probably next week. Here we go on our quarter notes. Each gets 1 beat, and then we have a dotted half that gets 3 beats. Ready? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. And you want to play these at least 3 times each day. Not that you go back to the piano 3 times, but while you sit there, you go over it, and then go over it, and then go over it again, so that you're playing each song 3 times. That's the way to learn, and it's the only way to learn. Practice is the only way. I'll see you again next week on our Johnny Notes piano lessons. Bye.